Jess Little,
And I'm Kelly Dennis.
and we are reception teachers here at St Andrew's School. We just thought we'd have a bit of a chat to you today about our mid-year classes start to reception last year. They began in term 3. They did their first day of reception, and then South Australia went into a statewide lockdown with minimal notice, minimal warning, and it was a little bit of a nervous time for some families and for staff. But at the end of the 7 days, well, we got out of lockdown, the children returned, and Kelly and myself found that there were some really big benefits to both ourselves and the families from online learning and distance learning at home.
I found the Zoom sessions were fun. To begin with, I was a little bit anxious about Zooming with 4 and 5-year-olds, but then I found that they were keen to connect with us, and I enjoyed getting them to maybe go and get something from their home to share. I asked if they had pets or a little baby brother or sister, and they would bring those things to the camera and share. So I kind of got to know those little things about them that might have taken longer to find out when we were just in normal classroom time.
And I think it was nice as well with the Zooms and using Seesaw as a platform, is that children got to share photos and videos from home. So their classmates could see it as well. So we had a task that children had to find their favourite place or their most special place at home and take a video or a photo, and they posted this on our Seesaw journal. And when children came back, they got to say, "Oh, I've also got that footy or that cubby, or I've also got a dog that's, a cavoodle like your dog." And so those bonds and the relationships, although they weren't in person, they still were connected, even though it was
they still interacted with each other, even though it was online. So even though you kind of worried that it was just us looking at what the children had shared, but they were obviously looking at each other's things as well. So it was nice. They sort of got to learn things about each other.
I think my biggest silver lining from our week lockdown last year and our receptions just beginning school was the relationship that I built with a lot of parents. Obviously, building relationships just a kiss and drop and dropping at door can take a few months to get to know a family and then getting to know a little bit about you, I think, as a person as well as a teacher. But the online learning week worked really well. I have a lot of parents messaging me and asking how I was and how my son was, and we would interact with them and seeing how they were going, and they'd send little personal photos and videos of their child. So I feel that our relationships were really strengthened a lot faster than they would have just at the classroom drop-off.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, nothing beats being in the classroom with the children, but there were definitely positives to it as well. Not as scary as
it may seem. No, not at all.